Somebody's got to clean up your mess. Just because it's not you doesn't mean it's right. I mean, show some respect for the neighborhood.
Neighbors furious over the aftermath of graduation celebrations. Plus, a double bomb threat forces evacuations here at home. And new at 5, the controversial relocation of a major retailer. What's at stake tonight?
Covering Northern California, you're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Tonight, still no arrest after a bomb threat in Tehama County.
That's right. Law enforcement evacuated Red Bluff High School as well as the Tehama County Superior Court. That's where we find Action News Now reporter Tori Apodaca live. Tori, how did police determine it was safe for people to finally get back to work today?
Well, Tehama County Deputy Captain Dave Kane tells me that they didn't find anything suspicious when they searched the building, Haley. Once the deputies cleared the courthouse of the public, everyone went back inside and it was business as usual. The threat didn't cause any hearings to be pushed back. I asked Kane what types of things they look for during the search with a threat like this.
We're looking for anything that's out of place, out of the ordinary. We're also looking at video surveillance systems that we have internally and externally of the building to see if anyone could have accessed any public access areas of the facility without our knowledge.
Kane says they had bomb threats at the old courthouse and already have protocols in place on how to handle the situation, as well as being able to monitor the cameras even when they're at their home base. This is the first threat at the new courthouse. And the Red Bluff Police Department was responsible for the search and investigation at Red Bluff High School, and they also found nothing suspicious. Live in Red Bluff, Tori Apodaca, Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Thanks, Tori. Both departments are working together to find out where those calls initially came from. The Thermalito School District says it was not fentanyl that sent 2 students to the hospital last week. Superintendent Greg Blake says a student brought marijuana edibles to campus and shared it with another student. Blake says in part that police confirmed the edibles did not contain fentanyl. He also says both students were released from the hospital that very same day. We're working to learn if police know how these kids got a hold of those drugs.
People in Chico are furious over the aftermath of the Chico State graduation celebrations. New at 5, firefighters are speaking out as well about their concerns. Action News Now reporter Danny Maston is live in a neighborhood near campus. And Danny, besides the mess, what are first responders worried about?
Well, Alan, take a look at this here. This completely burned couch is what our Chico firefighters are concerned about.
From burnt couches, glass in the streets, to trash on sidewalks. This is the aftermath from Chico State graduation parties.
These kids, they don't really live here. They're here for a little while, so they don't really treat it as their own. They just thrash the neighborhood pretty much.
Chad Prescott has lived in this house near Chico State for over 2 years. He tells Action News Now not only is the neighborhood filled with trash, but it is also filled with broken glass, and this is a big concern for Prescott.
Glass out in the middle of your sidewalk, clean it up. People walk their dogs down the street. We don't want our dogs getting hurt, which has already happened. So just have a little more respect.
People I spoke to in the neighborhood near Hazel and 6th Street tell me they saw this couch being lit on fire at 3 this morning. Chico Fire tells me it responded to 5 calls last night of couches being reported on fire.
Delays our response to real emergencies. Somebody could be having a heart attack down the street, and now they've got a 2-minute delay because a few people threw a couple drinks back and went and lit a couch on fire in the middle of the street.
Chico Fire also says participating in this act is dangerous for many reasons.
They can get burn injuries. It can get close to houses. Sometimes these are in dumpsters when they burn this furniture, so it could be up against an apartment building. And typically when they're lighting these pieces of furniture on fire, it's near homes where people are sleeping.
Fire tells me last year it responded to only 1 call for a couch fire. This year it responded to 9 calls of reports of couches being on fire over the past 7 days. Live in Chico, Danny Maston, Action News Now coverage you can count on.
All right, thank you, Danny. Tomorrow, Public Works will hold 2 drop-dash events from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. More graduates can come and drop off household items or clothes to donate. The event takes place on the corner of 3rd and Orange Street. Well, breaking today, Governor Gavin Newsom rolled out his plan today to spend $2 billion on battling and preventing wildfires across California. That is double the previous state budget's wildfire spending.
We're also looking to build out the equivalent of the National Hurricane Center here for the state of California. That's also part of our May revised budget. This will allow us a center to bring all of our emergency personnel and key players under one roof.
Newsom says the money could pay for firefighting equipment such as planes and helicopters. It would also help pay for forest management and the creation of fire breaks.
Cal Fire Butte County contained a 3-acre brush fire in Oroville. It happened near 20th Street and Russell Proctor Way. Cal Fire says the flames didn't threaten any buildings. It took just about 10 minutes to get things under control. You can see all the scorched grass out there. Now, if you're still seeing smoke in the skies over Oroville, it could be from a control burn Cal Fire's running at the Raby Road shooting range. Now, this is in the southern part near the After Bay and south of the Oroville Airport. It's a joint effort between Cal Fire, the Department of Fish and Wildlife, and the DWR. They're clearing 30 acres of thick grass that they say poses a significant fire hazard. Plus, it's a chance for firefighters to train for what could be a pretty busy fire season.
Typically, due to the hazards of shooting in this area, we've had fires out here that can have the potential to escape into the Oroville wildlife area. So we do this to keep the vegetation down.
All that smoke shut down the shooting range today, but it will be back open tomorrow. Let's take a live look now over Lake Oroville. You can see a little bit of hazy skies out there, mostly sunny and blue. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Jason Stiff. Jason, what's ahead on this Monday afternoon?
Well, there's a lot of heat for this time of year. It's slightly warmer than average for everyone, but we're not completely calm and clear and warm. We do have some showers and storms that are breaking out, mainly over our far northern counties, those being Siskiyou and Modoc. You can see some active weather from right around Mount Shasta all the way into north central parts of Modoc County. And when I zoom in a little bit more, you can see where those showers and storms are going. They're all moving fairly quick, and the good news is we do have some rain falling from these storms, but you can see those sporadic lightning strikes popping up, so hopefully we don't get any lightning-caused fires. We don't have a lot of wind right now, which is good. However, we don't have a lot in the way of additional moisture in our forecast. So our fire weather forecast looking bright and breezy for Tuesday. Temperatures will be a little bit cooler tomorrow, which is good, from the lower 70s in the foothills to the lower 80s around the valley. And the wind only about 10 to 20 miles an hour, but some gusts up to 25. Humidity is still going to be awfully low, between 15 and 25%. So we're going to keep that fire danger between moderate and high. It'd be higher if it was hotter or if we had stronger wind. I'm still tracking a good chance for some stronger breezes tomorrow. Also, we're right on track for May temperature-wise. However, there is more heat coming. I'll let you know how hot it's going to get for this upcoming Memorial Day weekend in just a few minutes.
We have new information tonight on a deadly crash on Eaton Road in Chico. Chico police say at about 8 p.m. on May 11th, Amy Booth intentionally drove into the concrete barricade at Eaton Road and Rogue River, driving as fast as 100 miles per hour. No one else was hurt or involved in the crash. Now, breaking news in Butte County. Public Health confirms that COVID-19 killed a person in their 20s. They confirmed that they would not confirm whether the person had other health issues, and that brings the death toll to 187 in Butte County. 11 people are still in the hospital tonight.
In just a little while, Reading City Council will decide what's next for Costco. Right now, it's located on Dana Drive here north of 44. The planned new site would be on Bechelli Lane and Bonneview Road, a little to the south. New at 5 Action News Now reporter Anna Torrea is live at City Hall, where a special meeting is about to get going. Anna, why are people so fired up?
Well, traffic and congestion, Haley. People who work and live nearby tell me that's one of their main concerns. Fences where the proposed Costco site would be.
There's definitely the economic benefit for, definitely the city, also for local businesses.
Sam Duell works just across the street from that proposed site. Duell sees the benefits of Costco's new spot, but still has his concerns.
Homeless problem. that may potentially cause, more crime in the area. So traffic issues, accidents. We've had recent accidents right down the road.
Dual worries increased traffic would add minutes or more to their drive from their law office to the courthouse.
For us, for example, we have to go to the courthouse. It takes us 15 minutes to get there, and we use this road.
Just across the street from where I'm standing is where that new Costco will be built. So let me zoom in for you and show you what it looks like right now. You can see right now that all there is just some fences right there blocking off the property. But it won't just include a Costco. It will also include some retail spaces and housing units.
The specific plan for the area would allow up to 30 pumps for Costco gas. There's associated retail that could be developed on the parcel, but as we stand today, we don't know exactly what that might be.
And if City Council adopts the Bechelli Voter Initiative,
it becomes law after 30 days, and at that point, development of that parcel could move forward.
and the meeting is set to get underway in just a couple of minutes and around 5:15, and I'll be out here keeping an eye out on this meeting and get back to you when they make a decision. For now, reporting live in Reading, Anna Treya, Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
The council unanimously voted to approve the Bechelli Voter Initiative at last week's meeting.